And if we are cowards, our children will ask us questions. Imagine if in Burkina we refuse to fight and we accept to submit to live in slavery. Tomorrow our children will grow up. They will ask questions. Were our parents cowards to leave us in slavery? Whether we are alive or dead, we will feel it. The coward is afraid. And the imperialists have understood. They try to instill fear in the leaders so that you become cowards. Because when you are a coward, all other vices can arise. They do everything to make us afraid. They come into our palaces. They threaten us directly or with veiled threats. Of course, we respond as we should. They always take examples. They will tell us, Thomas Sankara tried to do it like this, but where is he? He is dead. The Haitian president, he tried to do it like this. Where is he? He is dead. Gaddafi tried like this. Where is he? He is dead. These are the veiled statements made to us to instill fear.
The late Muammar Gaddafi of Libya, what happened to him is a typical example. Any African leader who believes in one-party state and try to help the African people, try to help his country, the Western countries eliminate him. And they put it in the minds of Africans, especially the youth, that this person is a dictator.
You can hear them say, such a person ruled like this, he has the sepulchre. Such a person ruled like this, he is in prison. All this to try to scare us, to make us cowards. I think they haven't understood something. When we say the homeland or death, we shall overcome, it's not just a phrase, it has its full meaning. We are not afraid and we will never be afraid. We will continue our struggle. They have undoubtedly and surely scared numerous African heads of state. You often see when we speak or when we have the opportunity to be in certain situations abroad, we often make statements to call on African heads of state to wake up, take care of our youth, to be able to initiate our real development. We are often misunderstood. Some have responded publicly to our statements because they feel targeted. But I can assure you, youth, that when we find ourselves in their corridors, these same heads of state tell us, you are on the right track. This is what needs to be done for Africa to feel empowered.
When Muammar Gaddafi was the president of Libya, electricity was free. Education was free. Medical care was free. When you get to 18 years, your house, shelter, your building is ready. Free housing was available in Libya. Everything was nice. The country was moving forward. After they killed Muammar Gaddafi and gave them democracy, the so-called democracy, that is the strategy to cause division among a group of people so that they become confused. And whilst they are fighting each other, the Western people steal the natural mineral resources. This is the strategy. So right now, Libyans are suffering. Libya is going down. When Muammar Gaddafi was the president, Libya was having zero debt. And right now, Libya is owing the Western countries. That is what they want, just to keep you under their feet. Don't forget, Muammar Gaddafi was killed by the help of NATO, led by Barack Hussein Obama, our own black person. Was he manipulated? That one, I cannot say he was manipulated, but he did it, and he did it on purpose. Right now, the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, is doing marvelous works in Burkina Faso. And they have started calling him a dictator. They want to introduce democracy to Burkina Faso so that the country will go down. The country will get distracted and they will get the natural mineral resources. When Ibrahim Traoré took over, he is using the money that comes from the natural mineral resources to improve the economy of Burkina Faso. He is opening factories, building new infrastructures, creating jobs just to help the people. But the Western enemy, the common enemy that me and you have, they don't want that. They don't want the progress of Africa. So they rather prefer democracy, a country whereby we have so many political parties, so that the people, the citizens, will have enemies among themselves. I am not in the same political party with you. I see you as my enemy. That is what they want. Why in the United States of America, they have only two political parties, the Republican and the Democrats. If Republicans do not win, Democrats will win. Their laws, their rules and regulations do not allow even three political parties. But in Africa, they say we must have more political parties as much as we can, just to create division, just to make ourselves enemies of each other.
Religion has wounded us in Africa. It has not allowed us to employ our mental capacity, because instead of engaging reasoning and logic, we engage religion.
This is our main problems in Africa: religion and democracy. The moment we get rid of democracy in Africa, the moment we get rid of religion in Africa, we can grow as a community. Africa is one, and we must have a common goal and a common destiny. Why there is United States of America, why there is European Union, why there is United Arab Emirates, but we don't have the United States of Africa, and the enemy don't want it to happen, because the moment it happens, it is a game over. They are doing everything to prevent this from happening. We must wake up as Africans. It's about time that Africans get to know that being holy or being godly got nothing to do with religion. Religion is evil. I am telling you, being godly got all to do with having a pure heart, loving those of your surroundings, your neighbor. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Do good to others as you want others to do to you. That is the way to God. That is the godly life you can live. It got nothing to do with religion. Religion is a scam. And let me tell you the damages that religion has done to Africa. Can you imagine, instead of going to work in Africa, I'm talking about Africa, instead of going to work from Monday to Sunday, Africans spend most of their time in the church. They spend most of their time in the mosque. Can you imagine? And Chinese people are working every day. The Western people, Americans, Europeans are working every day. They are planning of new ideas. And let me tell you the damages that Islamic religion has done to Africa and Africans in general. I was born into Islam, so I know what I'm talking about. Killing in Islam is not something evil. It is something rather holy to them. They believe if you kill someone who is not willing to be a Muslim, you will go to heaven. Can you imagine this kind of nonsense? This kind of ideology? That is why we have terrorist groups in Africa like Boko Haram. If you go to Nigeria, it is a mess. The Christians and Muslims, they don't get along. And you will find these Boko Haram people killing people in churches because they don't have the same belief with them. Slaughtering people like goats, like animals. And according to their religion, according to their Muslim belief, they are doing that so that they will go to heaven. Anybody who don't believe in Muslim practices, Islamic religion, anybody who don't believe in Prophet Muhammad deserve to be killed. And by doing that, you will go to heaven. And this thing is causing a lot of problems in Africa. Can you imagine this kind of nonsense? All in the name of religion. That is why I am telling you that religion has done a lot of damage to Africa. They go to church from Monday to Sunday without working. And where do you expect the progress from? You cannot pray to God and manna will fall from heaven. You cannot pray to God and $5 million, $10 million will fall from heaven into the church and you take it to your house. Life doesn't work like that. But Christianity has made people to believe that when you pray, everything is possible. Things will come to you. Actually, the Bible tells the Christians that do not think about tomorrow. Tomorrow will think about you. That is a big scam. That is a verse in the Bible that is totally nonsense. It doesn't make sense. Do not think about tomorrow. Tomorrow will think about you. Why don't you think about tomorrow? How can tomorrow think about you? You have to plan for tomorrow. You have to go out there and work. You have to work hard. These are some of the damages that Christianity has done to Africa. It is making people lazy. It is making people not to think properly. Christianity will not make you think. I'm telling you. It will make you crazy. It will make you dumb. This is what we are facing in Africa. Christianity is a damage to the African community. Thanks for watching. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let it reach some wider audience out there. Let them know that Africa must get rid of religion. Africa must get rid of democracy. Because these two things are not helping Africa in terms of development. Let them know the truth behind our bondage as Africans. A word to the wise, it is always enough. Thanks for watching. My name is Don Cyrus. See you in the next video.